2 horses, because you don't want a horse to get sad and lonely. But then if you have 2 horses, they're going to have a little horse spat, so they need a third friend. But then you have a horse that's like the spare tire of horses, so then you got to get another horse for that. And what you could do is cut the rest of the field and put the grass clippings in.
How's this going? Oh, this is improved. Oh, there's something. I'm just gonna stand here. This is really the.
Andy, how you doing? Special singer was going to be Mrs. Tabbers. Because she's the only person who can sing Happy Birthday without it being picked up for copyright, because she's so out of tune.
True.
Oh, we should be alright then.
Well, over here on Twitch, we'd be okay, but yeah.
Happy birthday!
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, it's a
That was close.
We gotta do it. Gotta do it.
There you go. YOLO in it.
He was lucky to not get taken out by the other car coming over.
Tell you what.
All right, so what I'm thinking here, stay with me on this. What I'm thinking here. That's what it was, because it was connected to this. That's what it was. It just wasn't what we thought. Exactly. Oh God, I'm stuck there.
This truck is in so much pain. There. Nope. 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 Tree, save me. All right, we're good. It all worked out. Let's go.
Horrible loads go off-road. Thanks, Fad.
That crossroads back there, I'm not sure who had the right of way.
Whoever's bigger. Oh, 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 okay, hold on. Oh, okay, all right, it's fine. It's all okay. Oh, okay, yep, still all right. It's fine.
Spider web, spider web, spider web. It wasn't Alanis Morissette. Who was it that did spider web? Don't remember, but there's some ducks over there. Ah! 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 What's going on? Why am I on fire? Water. You. Cinder blooms. Okay. I think we can do this. Ready? Just have to be very... Oh, we got to go this way. Hold on, we're going to catch up to it. Nope, that went the other way. I can do this. You just have to drive carefully. Not my strong suit. And in order to turn right, I have to turn left, but we can do this. Nope. Ah! Wait a minute. Things have gone bad. Things have gone very, very badly. All right, hold on. Do this. Oh, you know what? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, yep, yep. Nope, yep.
28 seconds until the opening head is done. We're just going to wait. We're just going to wait. If you're viewing this on YouTube, hi! That is the most lukewarm tea ever. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome in. Welcome back to trains, because I don't know. Because I didn't download anything else. But I figured something out. I've progressed in this clinch field. So this is the one that I failed so spectacularly at last time. We're going to continue clinch field. Because trains. Because trains. Trains. F7. All right. Let's get ourselves set up. We need to be not cabin heater, though. That would be nice. There's that. Turn that. Boop. 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 Is that all the boops? That's all the boops.
It's a double
Dare is not fixed. He's still borked. Yeah, well. We're going to go to forward. We're going to put it in series parallel. I learned series parallel. Really everything you ever need. Then, here's the thing. Last time we struggled getting this thing going. Here's the reason why. It's in freight lap. Freight lap means it's controlled by another engine. Freight means I'm the controlling engine. Yep. Now, we can actually move the engines. Woohoo! How you doing, Fad? Learnings! Exactly. Battery. Hello, welcome in. How's it going? Ooh, you know what I didn't check? I should have checked. Okay, good. Meglin, hello, welcome in. Minor little details that turn out to be not so minor. Well, yeah, I ended up going and looking up. So I went and did the tutorial. Didn't help. The tutorial never...
41 months. Well, not the longest I've been subbed to someone, but one of the longest.
Thank you for the 41 months battery. Appreciate it. So in the tutorial, it never tells you that the rotator valve matters, and it also never tells you the difference between series parallel and series parallel shunt. I had to go on the Dovetail forums to find out that information. So thanks, Dovetail. Appreciate that. But in the end, we got it working. So we are doing a go via and a stop. Okay. Oh, and I can go braking and then power up the breaker. The breaker? No, that's not right. There we go. Power up the engine in brake mode. Look at me doing all kinds of proper things. Kurt's here. True, don't tell your wife or there might not be another month in your sub. Hi Kurt. Welcome in. Welcome in everybody from Kurt's stream. I guess I can turn off my brakes. So we're running a load of empties, and we're supposed to deliver them to be full edited. Technically, the next thing that we do in this series of missions is to full edit them, but you know, whatever. How's the farm, Kurt? Do you want my snow, Kurt? You cannot call Kurt a load of empties. I might. Dog view. Yes, I want your snow. Give me all your snow.
Nearly 5 years of regretted life choices.
I mean, Wolf, you've had millennia to regret your life choices. Yeah, the plow drivers weren't out this morning when I left. Or if they were out, they didn't know how to put their plow down. Because, wow, I cruelly abused the power of an electric car. Meaning, I put on max regen braking and turned the electric motor down to its lowest setting. So it basically acted like it was almost a third gear start. And with the regen braking, you didn't have to touch the brakes. It keeps the wheels rolling. So, yeah, it wasn't really actually a big deal for me. It was just, there's two types of 4x4 drivers in Colorado. There's the, I got a 4x4 full send driver. And then there's the, I've got a 4x4, oh my god, it's snowing, I'm gonna die, I gotta drive 2 miles an hour driver. A full send truck passed me. And then I passed him because he was sideways on the sidewalk with a tire that was no longer inflated because he hit the sidewalk curb while he was spinning, apparently. So, yeah. Mind you, I do not have snow tires on my car. So, for me, yeah, it slipped a little bit, it steps out a little bit, but it's not a big deal because there's no power to it because I turned down the... Turn down the power. Fad, why did you pin the Discord thingy? Are you playing other games, Fad? And then I got behind a bunch of I've got a 4x4 Ermiger and I have to go 2 miles an hour drivers. But on the way back, the plows were working, so most of the way was clear. Until I got into town, where the plow drivers again forgot how to put their plow blades down before they do the plowing. So. Over a foot of snow in New Orleans last week. That's nice. What is this plow you speak of? Uh-huh. If it keeps happening, I must find where all the pins are so I can put them in a safe box. I don't think you're going to put them in a safe box. I just call it a guess. I know I'm 300 yards from my 10-mile-an-hour limit, but I might as well just get the engine down to that speed. Everyone here keeps commenting on how everyone else has snow, but we don't. Well, do you want the snow? Because I'm sure that can be arranged. I mean, I know Kurt wants snow. Kurt also has hugging jackets, because, yeah. Crazy! It's supposed to snow all day today. How much does DHL charge to ship snow? Way too much. I do not have hugging jackets yet. We'll wait for the moment when your girlfriend gives you a hugging jacket, Kurt. Keeping track of everything? Not a bit, Train Man. I did figure out what I was doing wrong with this engine, though. And all it took was going to the Dovetail forums because there's nowhere else that it tells you what to do. So, yeah. She's more crazy than you. Well, yeah, she must be because she's your girlfriend. So that says a lot. What was the issue? Okay, so this engine, this F7. First, the series parallel and series parallel shunt. Series parallel shunt turns off a particular function that you would never actually turn off within the context of this game, so you should always just use series parallel. But the big reason that I was never moving was this rotator valve. So when you get in, it's on freight lap. What they don't tell you is freight lap is actually for the engines being controlled. Freight is set in the engine that is controlling. So I have to set it in freight, and once I set it in freight, then I control the brakes on all the other locos. That is never covered in the tutorial. I had to find it by going to the Dovetail forums. Because Dovetail. And now that I've got that, this F7 is no big deal. Yeah, this is the other problem. Oh goodness, the train is moving and Dare is in charge. Shh, quiet. My current problem is, well, this thing, I've got this thing all sorted out. The other style engine in this, the F40? Yeah, whatever it is. The other engine style in Clinchfield. The brakes are horrible on that thing. Yeah, the SD40. The brakes are so terrible on that thing. I cannot figure out why the brakes are so bad. Like, for whatever reason, I use the standard brake, the automatic brake, which should run the air within the which should run the air within the train, right? When you apply the brake, you should be letting air out of the entire train, and that should be the faster stop, right? When you let the air out of all the cars and you got 60 cars on your train, you're going to stop quicker than using the engine brake. But what I've discovered with the SD40 is the engine brake is better. And I don't know why. I'm assuming it's a Dovetail moment. Not to be confused with WD-40. Well, yes. I have some WD-40 outside. I have two kinds. I've got the regular kind and the rust penetrating kind, which doesn't do a very good job of penetrating rust, but whatever. It's fine. All right, Fad. In about 45 minutes or thereabouts, Fad, I will be putting the poll up for what we're going to be playing tomorrow. I see Supermarket Together has released another weekly update, which, too bad they didn't release it earlier, because now I can choose what part of the store to buy in the next purchase round. But that's fine. We'll make do with that. And there's a new shelf, which that could be interesting. And adjusted the franchise points because, yeah. All right, Fab. I might delay it, or I might not. I might do it early. Who knows? If you put WD-40 in the wheels of your SD-40, it will be a very slick move. You won't be moving much, train man. What are we doing? We're doing a go via. My Sunday evenings are free for the next weekend. From next weekend, though it depends on what is on offer. Well, Ranch Sim is going to pop up, Fluffy, but also you've promised flashing lights, so there'll be flashing lights as well. Now we'll do some flashing lights with Fluffy. Me, Fluffy, Kurt. Try to get Steam in on it. Van won't play it because he just screams at it. I don't know, Kurt. You know how Fluffy is. Well, that's true. Van does scream at everything. I'd like to get more than 4 people into flashing lights. I know that sounds like a terrible idea. But I'd love to have 6 people in, because that allows you to have 2 fire, 2 medic, 2 police, which I feel might be the perfect balance. Ask Kojo nicely. Good. I feel like that's like the perfect balance of people. More than 4 will likely cause the game to break even faster. Well, yeah, I mean, nobody will be surprised by that. Is the Superb Owl next weekend? No, the Superb Owl isn't next weekend, right? I don't remember when the Superb Owl is. It's after now. That's true, Train Man. It is definitely after now. Championship games tomorrow. Superb Owl flies on the 9th. Ah, okay. That's good to know. I had a conversation with a client. They were like, "Oh, we can't do something because of the Super Bowl," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And in my mind, I'm like, I have no idea when that is. Like, that could be March for all I know. As long as it's not a super bowel, well, piss DOS off enough and you'll get cookies that'll give you a super bowel. Or fudge brownies that cause problems. The sheets. I mean, the sheets will be messed up, probably. Just saying. Where are we going? Going all the way to there. Oh, okay, good. Track is set. That's a good thing to check ahead of time. And then... I'm assuming I gotta go somewhere like all the way back over here. I'm just gonna look and see if there's anything. Yeah, okay, I would have to go that way, which would be that way, which would be that way, which would be that way. Could be not that way. Ah, wrong button. The train needs to be going twice the speed. No. What am I hauling? Nothing. I literally have a train full of empties. It's just empty coal hoppers. We're going to fill them, and then So the way the Clinchfield Railroad's timetables work, or the not timetables, but there's the journey. The way the Clinchfield journey works is you actually go through like 5 or 6, depending on the part of the journey you're in, 5 or 6 sections where you. So I've already done hooking up the cars to this train and bringing this train to the start of this valley. Now I'm going to be bringing the train into the coal thingy. Then after that, I'll be filling the train. And then after that, I'll be taking the train to delivery. So I kind of like it because the journey like walks you through the process of everything, really. So I do like Clinchfield for that. Coal dump or dumper or hopper. I don't know. Nope, that's a caboose, so that's really not helpful. Those things. Not everything? Well, I mean, not everything, but you know what I mean. The whole problem with the Rotaire really boils down to how terrible Dovetails tutorials are. Like, I redid the tutorial for the SD40 on here, and they never tell you how to put it into braking mode. And to put that train in braking mode requires very specific steps. That they never cover. Again, something I had to find on the Dovetail forums, because the Kurt, just not with cream. Just saying. If it gets creamy, it's probably not the right meat to have in your mouth. Most devs are not very good at dare-proofing their games and tutorials. This isn't even dare-proofing. In order to put the SD40 in braking mode, there's two slides, or there's 3 slides stacked. One slide is your forward reverse, next is your throttle, and on the top is your shifter. Believe it or not, you shift it to number 1 to go forward. Okay, and you do that by shifting the unit, the handle backwards. So if you go towards the back of the train, it moves it into number 1. All right, so you throttle the engine up and you're doing whatever. Now you need brakes. You throttle the engine to idle. You wait. You shift it to neutral by pushing the top throttle forward. It goes into neutral. You wait. And I'm talking like you count to 10. And then you can shift forward into brake. Then you wait. And then you can throttle up and engage the braking system. Oops, no. I just realized I'm not on braking. This one I can just throw the sucker into brake mode. It's like it doesn't care. It's just like, alright, fine. Brakes it is then. Look at how good those the automatic brakes. I put that thing in first, and it just took us down the stop. That does not happen in the SD40. My biggest complaint, really, Train Man, I think that I agree, tricky and fun. My problem is it assumes too much knowledge of engines and trains in my mind. Maybe that's just me. The prime rib did look good, Kurt. It did indeed look good. Oh, we got 2 more miles to go. Goody. I haven't had a good steak in a long time. I did watch a YouTube video where they were talking about the different ways to cook steak. And they were going by different cuts. So like a sirloin, because it doesn't have a lot of fat in it. So the best way to cook it is rare. I'm not a rare steak person per se, but they say rare. Ribeye, because of the fat content, they say you have to cook it long and slow to get it to a medium. And I don't agree with that necessarily either. I always just go with medium rare. If it's not trying to get off the plate, it's overdone. You have your steak medium rare. Ooh, Serenar, I'm just going to warn you that the place where you're going, they don't cook meats properly. So be careful. I'll tell you more about it later. Thanks for reminding me it's dinner time as I'm now hungry. You're welcome. I was watching Sorted Food last night also, and they did this thing where one of them was like, I'm gonna make a British barbecue, and then they were making, I'm like, it's not barbecue, that's putting a bunch of vegetables in a frying pan with some prawns. That's not barbecue, that's vegetables and prawns is what that is. And then I remembered that in general, Britain invented language. They don't understand what they're saying, so. It's crazy. It's been so cold and snowy the past like 2 weeks. And the week before that, I could have pulled my grill out and cooked outside. It's amazing. Choo-choo! Is that a screen tear? That is totally a screen tear on that hill back there. That's not a screen tear so much as someone forgot to fully drop the texture pack down all the way. I'm trying to get a good picture, and I'm just not sure how to where I'm gonna do this. I don't want that weirdness in the background. That is not what I want. All right, let's do that. Screenshot taken. A British barbecue is made outside with a rain marinade. Well, yeah, that's probably true. Like when I think barbecue, like it's got to be a red meat. Like it's got to be a beef of some sort. Pork is okay, but I'm off the pork and have been off the pork for almost a year now, and I don't really have any desire to go back to pork. But yeah, before I can worry about how to cook a good steak, I have to figure out how to afford a good steak. Well, there's that. Don't tell pig farmers, at least eat bacon. Nope, won't eat. I've not even had bacon. I've got some turkey bacon. It's fine. But I'm just not, yeah. It's not a meat I want to eat. And reality is I don't actually eat very much meat. I don't eat very much meat because it's expensive. Hey, Kojo, we were talking about you. Well, technically, Wolf was talking about you. Were your ears burning? Eat pork more than beef due to price difference. I mean, that's fair. Chicken is probably the... Well, no, probably not anymore. Not with bird flu. Chicken was the cheap meat. They weren't. Oh, okay. So Wolf has agreed to play Flashing Lights, Kojo. And I'm trying to get a 6-person crew together to do Flashing Lights on a Sunday, if you're interested. So far I've got Wolf, me, Kurt. So I'm halfway there. Going back to the meat, I found not eating meat is just overall cheaper. Like, we'll get beans from the bulk store or tofu. Tofu's pretty inexpensive. And just go that way, like, yeah. You could definitely go full carnivore if you could afford it. I can't. I need my vegetables. I like a good caramelized carrot or Brussels sprouts. Good Brussels sprouts, not the nasty garbage that most moms cooked back in the 80s, mine included. Beets. Oh, I love beets. And sweet potatoes. Oh, definitely not this Sunday, Kojo. It'll be after the Superb Owl. So after Super Bowl, because then yes, the idea is Wolf is going to join. He'll scream at the game for 2 hours, but you know. Easily go full carnivore, you love meat. Yeah, see, I think it's fine. Don't get me wrong, like a good steak. But I love the vegetables. How the heck did you get him to join? He hates that game. Well, he hates other games even more, Kojo. So... strategic offerings of which games to play, and that was the least offensive. thought you'd try it when it's not 30°C outside. A good roast beef. That's true. It's pretty janky, requires more patience, have to brush rust. Have you played it recently? I haven't played it recently, but I've noticed that they've done a bunch of patches, and they're posting, one of their postings recently, they told everyone that they've paused feature development to focus on defect resolution. So, I mean, at least they're making the right moves, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, we're on the single player AI. Yeah, they did a post where they were saying that they had paused feature to go to defect resolution, but yeah, it's a smart thing to do. To be a hypocrite, we're having vegetarian haggis for dinner, made from real vegetarians. You hear? I heard that the main haggis producing group is in the process of test running a U.S. safe haggis, because we can't have haggis over here because of the presence of some sheep body part, and so they're talking about removing that sheep body part to replace it with a different sheep body part, or whether it's lungs or brains or heart or what, but so that they can officially sell haggis in the U.S. Because right now there's a black market for haggis in the U.S. Black market haggis. Run into some guy on the street corner. Hey man, you looking for some good haggis? I got some under my coat. Nope, don't want that. Partner won't eat a real one as he knows what's in it. Well, I mean, sheep pieces. Good haggis is an oxymoron. Brains are cheap. That could lead to many heady puns. I mean, it could. See, now, Farm Boy and Dreamman, y'all got me thinking about, and Sunshine, you got me thinking about roast beef, but I don't know any place who makes a good roast beef around here, and I don't have the time or effort, desire to make some, mainly because I've already planned out my dinner, lunch for the next few days. And it's basically pasta, because that's the way I am. This is a long, slow climb in the mountains to get to a stopping point. We're not going to do the next one in this, because I'm sure it's longer. My problem with restaurants, historically, has been I go there hoping for something decent. Because I'm willing to pay for decent food. Like, I'm not going to go to some cheap place and expect amazing food, right? But it's never that great. And then I'm disappointed, and I'm upset that I spent the amount of money I did, when I'm like, I can make it better at home. So there's a place called the Moot House that used to be good, but we went and the fries were terrible. The burger was kind of meh. The mac and cheese made me angry. They might as well have just given us the box of Kraft mac and cheese. And fish, the fish wasn't great. The fish and chips. And I was just like, cool. Never gonna come back there. Go back there. But part of it is because we cook so much here. And we generally cook well. Believe it or not, Cracker Barrel actually keeps their standards. Like, it's not the best. It's not priced the best. Like, it's not priced too high. You get what you pay for. Cracker Barrel was fine. Moot House was supposed to be a really nice place, and it was not. And yes, the food at the Woolpack was a heck of a lot better. And now that we have the fryer, like one of the big reasons that we go out is like fish and chips or something like that, like fried food, because sometimes you just want fried food. But now we have the deep fryer. Well, shoot, we just make our own. Local Cracker Barrel pretty good. In general, they're fine, Kojo. Like, they do the job, and like when you travel, like we drive down to South Carolina, like stopping at a Cracker Barrel is perfect because you know what you're gonna get. You know, it checks the right boxes. I haven't been to IHOP in like ever. Well, that's not true. Last time I was in an IHOP was many, 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 many years ago. Used to go a lot when I was in grad school because there was an IHOP literally across the street from the campus. But we'd go and get like not much. Realistically, if you wanted a big, quote unquote big meal for decent money, you'd go to the Waffle House. You'd go to the Awful Waffle. Or if you wanted to really be adventurous, you could go to the Huddle House. We're almost there. We're only going to block this road for ever. It's been like 9 years since you hopped in IHOP. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's really not. Like now, even now, when we travel, when we're driving, we just bring along something that we can just eat on the go. Don't even bother with going to restaurants. Yay, a golden metal. And a bunch of pointages that mean really nothing, but whatever. So the next thing is working Pitco and Ruth. And my thing is, I believe We did not go to IHOP, and we won't go to IHOP. If I remember correctly, working Pitco and Ruth is 47 minutes. Yep, we're not doing that. Okay, let's go find another. So, I wanted to show you guys the journey. So the way the journeys work with Clinchfield, like this one is just a bunch of back and forth. These are hour-plus long runs. Fine. And then you have the McClure turn. Prep it, run it, ready to return, and return it. And then this is what we're on here. So we have 8 here. So we'll work Pitco and Ruth, then we work Crooked and Rural, then we'll work Berta, then we'll go back to Dante via Cheney, and then we'll return the stable the loco back up. And then the Nora turn, there's 10 of them there. We run to Nora, and then you've got all this stuff that you're doing, and then you stable the loco, and then the Mossy turn is an 8. And I like them. It's kind of cool to just walk through the parts of that. And once you've done it, you've done most of the services on here. So that's kind of cool too. All right, let's go find something else. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm back. Let's see here. Let's do some Tees Valley nonsense. Which one do I want to do? Continue the Class 20 journey. Why would I want to do that? That's Redmar to Tees Yard. Sure, I guess. Let's do that.
Squirrel!
Totally the squirrels, Diamondback. Totally the squirrels. All right, take over this limestone train at Eggles Cliff. Deliver to Tees Yard. Okay, cool. It's horn. That's cab heater. That's cab heater. Oh, this is the one where I have to get up to come over here, right? Like, where's the? That's the throttle. Where's the key go? Or is the key off? Is everything ready? Like, are we ready to go? No, we're not ready to go. I don't think so. No, I have to find the key. Of course I do. Okay. Oh wait, it's over here. Right. Turn that off. Sit down. All right, now we can go forward. Yes, okay. Dump the brakes. And we can open up our windows. All right, here we go. What is our problem here? What is the... Why we slippage? Where's the sand? I don't know. Cab heater. Anti-slip brake. That's not what I want. That's acknowledging something. It's an instrument dimmer. Alright, let's see if maybe if I gave it a... Oh, here we go. We got movement. There we go. The operator is one of the problems. No. There. Okay, that's apparently the front of the train because, yeah, everything on this one is backwards. Here we go. I wonder if the track is set for us. Looks like it. We're good. Look at those itty bitty cars. Oh, they're so cute. All right. We're literally going 3.2 miles. European trains are so tiny. Yeah. Power! Happy Catterday. Back, oh, nope, back here. There we go. By the time we get to our stopping point, we will maybe be at 50. Catter day or cat turd day? I mean, you know, one or the other. Alright, Pat. And yes. At least it has a decent horn, unlike those German trains that have clown horns. Oh, we're gonna have to apply some brakes. Oh, we ain't making 30 in that. Well, maybe. No. We're trying. We're trying for 30. Yes. Barely. Don't apply brakes, apply more power. No. I've done that before on a stream where I've just like done full power and y'all clip it and say, ha ha, you crashed it. Of course, because you told me to. I know what the worst can happen. It's in the clip library where I destroyed a big boy locomotive. What are we playing tomorrow? We got 5 minutes. When I stop at location in 1.4 miles, I will run the poll, Serenar, to find out what we play tomorrow. Where do you drive the big boy? Clearly not true. No, Train Sim Classic, Kojo. I do have Train Sim Classic, and I have the big boy there. Which, if Steam were in here, he would hang his head in shame because he knows how badly I drive steam locomotives. Yeah, I've trained some class. I have some great, some like silly, neat, fun Japanese routes that I really enjoy, and that's literally why I got the game, because you can't play Japanese routes on this one because reasons, whatever. It's on the roadmap. Well, that's good. The ones on Classic I have are kind of like old single cab locos, like Loco and almost like the Class 101s, but better because they're not British. But they're cute. I took the TGV to full power on Brighton to Eastbourne once. It was a short journey. I can imagine. Oh, I'm not supposed to be switching this. No. Okay, fine. I can also go look and see what Train Sim Classic stuff I've got. Who wants to bet that in 250 yards it'll want me to go 10? It's safer. We're from health and safety. You need to do it safe. No. From America, we don't believe in safe. We believe in get her done. Faster, better. Train Sim Classic is much more hardcore than Train Sim World in my mind. Like, I can't stay to a timetable in Train Sim Classic because it is, you must be on the button. Exact. Every time. There's no Lee anywhere. At least in Train Sim World, if you fall behind, there's probably a stop at some point in time that will make up the journey for you. That has not historically existed in Train Sim Classic. Yeah. Yes. But the one thing that Train Sim Classic had, it still has, is a huge stable of DLC from all around the world. So I do like it for that. And I like there's a bar at the bottom that shows you the upcoming grades, because that's really helpful in planning your route to know what the grade is changing. Good thing it's a freight. It's freight, so overshooting, no big deal. Woohoo! Look at that. That was a short one. Nice. All right. Go back to the main menu. Let me get a poll together. Manage poll. Where is manage poll? Where did you go? There you are. New poll. Uh, uh, supermarket. Together. ATS. ETS2. Ranch sim. I think those are the ones that I've got. Start the poll. All right, y'all can vote on what we play tomorrow. Tadami line Alzu Wakamatsu by Union Workshop. New Japanese line for trains tomorrow. Hold on. I'm going to look. You guys can't see because I have Train Sim up over there, but I'm going to see what do I have in Train Sim Classic. I have 34 DLCs. Wow. I have the Hidaka mainline, Tomokomai to Hidaki Mombetsu. I've got the story of Forest Rails, which is a not real but cute AF Japanese one. I've got Clear Creek Narrow Gauge, Feather River Canyon, North Jersey Coast, Soldier Summit, Cajon Pass, Horseshoe Curve, the Acela, the Empire Builder, Marias Pass, Norfolk Southern Coal, Northeast Corridor, the Union Pacific Big Boy, London to Brighton, Munich to Augsburg, and Sherman Hill. Those are what I have for the Classic. And there's a lot more for Train Sim Classic. Like when you look at the list for Train Sim Classic, it's quite impressive. All right. Hopefully everyone has voted on the poll because it's coming to a close. We'll find out what we play tomorrow. We'll wait for it to close. Supermarket together. Nice. Well, that's what we're doing tomorrow, Serenar. More supermarket. Which is fine because they just released new stuff, so that'll be fun. Nice. Deploy the pigeons to get the update. They have a new Toronto subway route coming. That's on there now. I think we only have one Canadian route. Yeah, I think it's just the Oakville one. At least on Train Sim World. Yeah, I think you're right there, Kojo. All right, let's switch routes. That one was fast. Let's see what we can do. You never on Train Sim Classic. Oh, okay. I guess we could do another commuter. Drive this Gatwick Express service from Victoria to Brighton. Sure, why not? Train Sim Classic has most of the East Coast main line and is nearly 400 miles. Yeah, the nice thing about Classic is it only is loading the asset libraries you need for that thing. And because the scenery isn't super like amazing, it's really focused on performing the actions. All right, begin. What do I need to do? I don't know. Unlock the doors. Okay. Put this in forward. I'm assuming I'm supposed to go forward. That would be logical. Headlights. Yep, looks nighttime. Tail lights are in auto. That's probably good. AC temperature is set. We got pantographs. We got our shoes on. Everyone put on your shoes. Notice board light. I don't care. Door release, door close, whistle. Sand, wipers, door closings, emergencies. There's a door over there. Contact the signaler. Anything else I can switch or flip or twiddle or doodle? No. Okay, fine. Sorry, no footwear. Well, yeah. The scenery of the East Coast is not exactly stunning as you go south of York, so that fits. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, this is a single operation. It's got up to 3 on that, so I need to remember that, because otherwise that's a bad idea. All right, lock the doors. People are 30 seconds late. They can get stuffed. Let's get out of here. Boop. No. There we go. "23 miles? Oh, is this literally, I have 1 stop?" Yep. Looks like it. Oh, it's snowing! Just like here IRL. Great. Alright, now that means... Turn that off for a minute. I need to turn the wipers on. Intermittent wipers. Okay, that should work. Alright, let's put up the window. Shh, quiet. Oh. There. Better. Now it's not freezing cold. You can hear the disappointment in my voice. It's supposed to snow all day today. Okay, we're going to give it some beanage here. We should be clearing that tail. Should clear that speed limiter here in a moment, right? Yay! Nope. Don't give it too much power, because... yeah. Four? Okay, 4 is the max. We can't give it max go because otherwise we slip. Last time I did this journey out of London on a train, I arrived to a turd in your gift box. Well, you haven't played all the games, so I don't want to hear any complaints, Fluffy. Today's your first day above freezing in like 2 weeks. Oh, well, congrats. You saying that there is any variation in those games? I mean, I don't know. You think I'm crazy enough to buy that mess for myself? I mean, at its core, a hidden object game is the same no matter what, right? Like, an object is hidden, you need to find it. But some of them have actual stories that are kind of cool. Like we had Lips in that one hidden object game. That game was not bad. Then we had the rest of the hidden object games, which were honestly pretty terrible. But I mean, hidden object games are like a good chill game. Usually there's no time pressure. Every once in a while you get one with a little bit of time pressure. I think we had that with the Dracula one, I think. Power! Yeah, let's ride outside a little bit. Bonk. Let's ride down here so that we don't funk off of everything. There we go. You hate shoveling snow. Yeah. That's not fun. Though on the bright side, I had to shovel snow today. I'm counting that as my workout for the day. I still have to shovel more snow because it hasn't stopped snowing yet. But I wanted to get the worst of it cleared off so I didn't have like this massive amount of snow. And I needed to get the car out this morning. That's what I get for not having Rugrats who'd be old enough to do it for me now. Yeah, and you can't hire them, that's for sure. I went for a 20-minute run and regretted my life choices. I mean, at least it was only 20 minutes, not 20 miles. Time for breakfast, bowels. Have fun. I mean, bowls. Enjoy, train man. Or not now. It's been usually cold here too, not the extreme heater. I was struggling when we hit the 20s. Ah, yeah, you wouldn't want to be here. One morning we were minus 18 C, minus 20 C. Something like that. Not as bad as Breckenridge. Breckenridge, Colorado was minus 50 Fahrenheit with a wind chill of minus 70. That's Fahrenheit, which really, regardless of whether it's Fahrenheit or Celsius, that's wolf temperatures. Actually, I had a pair of teens knock on my door asking to do it for the first time since you lived here. They're not little kids anymore. Well, yeah. I know not to moan about cold around either you or Fulkins. Yeah, well. On Fahrenheit? Yeah, pretty much. Let's see how good this horn is. I guess it's an okay horn. We'll give that horn a pass. Your weather warnings are wind and rain related at the moment. Yeah, well. We had decent wind not too long ago. I think it was this week, in fact. Yeah, because I was kept up by the wind. Did I see Ireland got slammed by a bad storm? Yeah, Diamondback, it's called when they were run by the British. That was their bad storm. When they were run by the British makes it sound like that's past tense. I mean, it is, except for Northern Ireland. Slightly controversial? I don't think so. You know what I could go for lunch? I could go for a nice, like, enchilada and taco plate. This is good tamale weather. Yes, tamale would be good too. You love enchiladas, are your favorite Mexican? Yeah. Tamales are a little bit harder, Diamondback. Like, there was a really nice, when we lived down in the town south of here, there was this place. You had to know Spanish because they know no English in there. But amazing tamales, all handmade, you know, legit stuff. I haven't found a place like that up here. Found a place that makes passable enchiladas, passable tacos. The best place for tacos won't be open today because it's in a food truck. That doesn't have any wheels anymore, but that's neither here nor there. This will either be a success or a failure. Yeah, that would have been bad. Now we're stuck behind that slow boat. You lucky person. Yeah, I like the fact that you can get, like, especially if you get an enchilada plate that has like 2 enchiladas, you can get 2 different kinds. Um, and I really like it when if you order 2 different kinds with 2 different sauces, they separate them with like a mote of rice or a mote of beans. Like to me, that's perfect because they understand you're trying to get these 2 different flavors here, so you got to separate them. Santiago's does that. We're going to be stuck behind this numpty, aren't we? Either that or, yeah, he's going to be stuck there. How much we want to bet that this is a permanent stuck behind this guy? Oh no, there he goes. I was about to say. Never lets me forget the time I sped in snow. Dinner time! Alright, Serenar. What I don't let you forget, Kojo, is when you ram the bumpers at the end of a service. I'm always like, I don't want to pull a Kojo. I'm going to stop short. I will say, Clinchfield Railway, they are absolutely evil in some of the stop points you have to do. The stop point is 20 yards or less from the red light, and you have to stop within 5 yards of the stop point or it doesn't count you as done having completed. So then you're kind of like, and it's usually on like a downhill and you've got a full load on. It's like, ugh, really? So Clinchfield can be kind of vicious in that respect. They've slackened off that crap in more recent routes. Well, that's good, because that one feels a little bit like that one's taken it a bit far. It's like, it's a freight route. Who cares if you park 20 meters from the red light, 40 meters from the red light? It doesn't matter. It's freight. But yeah, exactly. As long as you've cleared the junction, you should be fine. But that's how they got me to the very end of a 2-hour freight route, only 20-foot tolerance. Of course, yeah. So what I've taken to do when I get to the very end and I'm approaching the final stop point, or I'm approaching a red light I need to stop near, quick save every time. I'm just like, I'm not trusting this. Like on one of these routes, I don't care. But on the big freight routes that are a struggle and a half, yeah. Fad, supermarket together. That was the vote. I never left, but I can hear your nonsense again now. That wasn't nonsense. That was a statement of fact. Okay. I do also wish that Dovetail would stop measuring the distance to target as the crow flies and instead would measure it based on the track length. Services have autosave points too, or at least I've always had autosave points. It's services like this one where there's this huge, or like some of those CRR ones where it's the start point and your finish point 2 hours from now. They seem to on PC, Kojo, whenever you hit a one of these checkpoints, it also creates a save that you have to restart immediately from it, but at least it's there. Yeah, it's like load last checkpoint or something like that. So what I do sometimes, I'll load last checkpoint and then autosave it and then quit because it annoys me. I'm like, I'll come back to it later. Then usually I don't, but whatever. I must be chasing another train. I keep getting the yellow light, green light thing. Yep. Must be what's happening. I see you're adopting your usual caution. I don't know what you're talking about. I have some caution. I'm taking the throttle down and letting it kind of idle down as I approach the yellow light. Okay, this one might actually be a red light afterward. Oh, nope, it went green. Power! You're running a German route and you saw I was alive, hadn't played TSW in a while yourself. Yeah, I'm in my I wanna finish, quote unquote, finish these routes, which means getting the achievements associated to the routes. Because then I feel like I've finished the game. Throw more dogs in the fire. They don't burn very well, and the burned dog hair smells terrible. Yeah, I'm still working achievements, and you know what? Yeah. I mean, really, that's what it is. It's working the achievements. Train World 5 didn't impress me. I played it a little bit, and I was just like, there's so little that matters between 2 and 5 to me that I'm just like, bleh. Splitting achievements and screenshot libraries is the thing you hate about the... Yes. Think about slowing down eventually here. Alright, I guess we need to slow it 4 miles an hour. Yeah, at least TSW 5 was a free update, but even then, I'm not impressed enough by it to really care. I honestly, route price-wise, like if I can get the route at a decent price, I don't care whether it's train somewhere 2 or 5, and I'd actually probably choose 5, or sorry, 2. But I guess they're all equal, and that could explain why the route prices seem to be higher, or not being discounted as much. Yeah, the Train Sim Classic is great. Like, it's just upgraded every year. I bought it like in 2012, and now it says it's Train Sim 2024. So, though there's not a lot of routes that I see anymore that I'm like, ooh, I want that. Oh, another DLC for Classic that I have that didn't show up in my Classic list, but I know I've got it because I play it, is the San Francisco one, the Dapper Hats. It's like 1940s trains in San Francisco. That's pretty cool. Or LA? San Francisco. LA. LA. I don't know. If they did your commute route properly, you'd maybe get that. Alright, we're gonna start SoCal, yeah. I mean, I could go look once we're done with this route. I might just do that because not the stupid X tunnel is closed, so the train is rerouted where it never goes. Next up, Gatwick Airport, platform 7. Now we're gonna get inside here so that I can manage it, or not. It's snowing and I'm going to arrive ahead of schedule on a British train. See, British rail companies need to hire me. Nothing could go wrong with that, right? 7 time zones is a safe distance. Uh-huh. What's next? Next, we're going to go to Hayward's Heath. A longer route than I thought. And then we go to Hassocks, and then Brighton. Oh. Okay. This route's longer than I thought it was. Well, that's kind of cool.
And may be destroyed by security services.
There's fish over there. There's a bucket of fish. Plane! A plane! A plane! Come on, people, get on the train. It's not that hard. I don't think that's a bucket of fish. If it is a bucket of fish, it's a really bad spot to store your bucket of fish. I don't have a choice but to wait because I got a red stupid thing. Plane! The plane, boss, the plane. Oop, there we go. Kill that. We don't wait. Power! Let's get out of here. And we're going to be back on the road again. Back on the road again. We're slipping in fourth gear, really? I really pick runs much more than a half hour to drive myself unless it's a US freight run. Yeah, I do. I mean, like, hour is about the limit of my willingness to give a toss. Unless I've got something else going on, like either I'm streaming, in which case I can pick whatever I want, or like if I've got a video going on the other screen, or I'm listening to a podcast or anything like that, then I might end up on a longer run just because, you know, just because. Yeah, I'm stuck on Sand Patch. The next route is a 90-minute-er, and I'm just like, I do not feel like doing that. I'll eventually do it, but... They replaced trains with buses? Seems a downgrade to me, but okay. It's difficult to drive the buses on rails, but funny to watch. Well, yeah. Sand patch is the first route when you bought the game. Okay, that makes sense. Line maintenance. Well, next it'll be circle maintenance, and then square maintenance, and then triangle maintenance. Then dodecahedral maintenance. What? I don't know what happened there, but that was good. Sure. Let's load last checkpoint. Real physics, yeah, real physics. So there's the load last checkpoint, Kojo. So it checkpointed when the passenger load piece was done. Well, that was exciting. Thanks, Rad. Oh boy. Well, we'll see if we can avoid barrel rolling our vehicle into space. No guarantees. I'm gonna go into a pulled back view just in case it happens again. We have a new view of the train. Now, because of that, it probably won't happen again, which is fine. There was no more clear looking at the clip what happened. I think I know what happened. I might even be able to recreate it. I think it had to do with the wheel slip and the switch and how it was trying to reconcile those two things. We'll see. I'll probably wheel slip again, sliding it down from 88 to 80, but that's fine. Nope. The wheel slipped right across those without a problem. Thanks, Ducktail. Appreciated that one. The clip title is a reference to years ago when they blamed the wrong kind of snow for issues running the trains here. Oh my. Y'all and your problems with snow. Wind. Tree leaves. Rain. Trampolines. Wrong kind of leaves, yeah. Four miles from Hayward's Heath. Minutes. So we're going to be a little, yeah. Well, important for tomorrow, remember everybody, it'll be me, Fad, and Serenar in Squirrel Market. Seeing what disasters we can cause in supermarket together. So you'll wanna join us for that, I'm sure. Why did that suddenly get super light? Oh, Dovetail. Whatever. I'll take it. It'll get super dark when we cross this one, I bet. Maybe not. Oh, okay, fine. Whatever. Ooh, we're on a big bridge. Over troubled pastures. Approaching Haywards Heath, Platform 2. Oh, this might... That! What was that? Oh, let me put the brake on. Ah, let's just derail from the back of the train. Really? I don't think that's how that works. I don't even know where that derailed from. All right. It's fine. Yeah. I'm not reloading it. No, I'm not loading the last checkpoint. I'll deal with that later. Uh Oh my goodness. Let's go to... We're going to do a couple of these West Somerset. I have nothing left in the journey. There's a bunch of stuff I can do that are like really short. So we're gonna just do some of these because we don't have a lot of time. Let's do a locomotive run around at Bishop's Lanyard. All right, what am I doing? I don't know. Uncoupling vehicles. Oh, okay. I probably should. Hi. Why don't you go do that, sir, ma'am, or other? Why do I have to go do it? Huh? Huh? Why is it my job to go uncouple the vehicles? Why do I have to do everything for you, sir, ma'am, or other? Union representatives. Okay. Key on. Reverser to forward. Brakes off. Give it some power. There we go. Do I have to do any switching? No, it doesn't look like I do. Is there anything I need to turn on over here? Is there anything I can turn on over here? Nothing that matters. Okay, we don't care then. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there. That was, let's hit the brakes and see what happens, I guess. Hey, BT. Thank you for the hydrate. I don't have anything left to hydrate with. Oh, this loco brake is horrid. Okay. Stop at location and the shunt. Are you gonna switch it for me? Yes. Okay, good. Hehehe. Certainly some interesting derailments, yes. That is, I have had several, Kojo, but when it comes to breaking games, well, I'm kind of the person for that. Sounds like a demented dolphin. True. I had one in, I think, Cajon Pass, Kojo, where the train went up into space, landed, slid down a hill. At no point did the game ever register it as a derailment. It just slung me to space and let me slide down a hill. It's in my clip library somewhere. I just get the boring old black screen of shame. Now you're jealous. Oh yeah, and there was the time I accidentally on purpose uncoupled one of those London commuters while we were going 90 miles an hour, and you can see the back part of the train be slung off into space. That was another one of those. Well, there you go. London commuter has some weirdness in it, I think. Okay, now we go forward. Check the thingamabobber. Yep. Tab. Thank you. I was like, please. I like that. Please proceed at restricted speed. Yeah, no. I proceed at speed. Forward? Yeah. Okay, let's not ram this thing. At least not at like high speed. Let's go down to, I think 1.5 is safe. I think 2 is actually safe, but okay, let's open the door. Let's open the door. I'm up the, oh, nope, guess I'm not climbing up the steps. Hey, I got a bronze for reasons of, I don't know. I love those ones. Hey, you got a bronze. Why? Because. Cool. Cool. All right. I know there's going to be a commercial or an ad that kicks off here in a moment. While it's thinking about that, again, there'll be Supermarket Together tomorrow. And that's about it. That's about all I know. Bronze is better than a wreck. Yeah, that's true. We are going to wait for this ad to finish because it's a 1.5-minute ad. And we are going to raid the fluff because the fluff. What the fluff? Exactly. Hopefully you enjoyed this twin random spectacular derailments of stuff because I don't know what happened in London Commuter, but man, did we come off the rails. Yeah, that's what I got. I think that's all I got. Now I gotta wait 45 seconds for this ad to finish. I'm gonna go ahead and click on Fluffy's thingy and start the raid thingy. And tomorrow the togethering of the supermarkets will happen, and we will do things, and things will be good, and everybody will be happy, or not, whatever might occur. I don't know. Yep, that's what I got. And in 15 seconds, yeah, it'll be done, and then we can finish this up. Yep. Talk to y'all later, and take care. Everybody's. Bye bye.
Blab, 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 blab. Blah, cold coffee. Well, we're gonna go couple on to a train freak that has what exactly are you doing, Fox? What? Kill the cow. Don't walk through the cow. Kill the cow. Oh my. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. think so. We're gonna